You know the drill, but in case you don't, here is how why or why not works.
2 teams, 4 debaters each. Team Y, affirmative. Team Y not, negative.
The 2 other hosts will be the captain for today's debate. Sila ang magpapakilala ng mga kagrupo nila.
First debaters on each side give a 1-minute opener. After that, 1-minute rebuttals back and forth, alternating between teams.
Yes. Then, phase 2, the open floor discussions. Pwede nang sumali ang mga team captains and this is 5 minutes of nothing but real talk.
Real talk lang,
yun,
pare.
guys.
Real talk lang yun. Pero, after that, merong 1-minute synthesis from each captain. Yun ang magko-close ng debate. And today's proposition is...
Filipinos have to speak out publicly on social and political issues. Why or why not?
What's up, Waikada? I'm Aya, the captain of Team Y, and we believe that yes, Filipinos must speak out. Meet my team. We have Anthony John De Lova, BS International Tourism Management student. Next up, Shana Eliza Halorina, BS International Hospitality Management with specialization in cruise line operations and culinary arts. We have Mariel Aracan, BS International Tourism Management, and Cian Angeles, AB Foreign Service Major in Diplomacy.
Guys, ako naman si River, ang team captain ng Why Not. At para sa amin, we think that speaking out isn't always or even the best way to engage. Here's my squad. First up, we have Leon Pasio, AB, Foreign Service Major in Diplomacy. Next up, we have Ivan Salada, BS Customs Administration. Next up, we have Ruiz Bautista Flores, BS Esports with specialization in Esports Management. And lastly, we have Chelsea San Juan, AB Foreign Service Major in Diplomacy.
This is gonna be a good debate. But first, 1-minute opener. Team Y starts. On my signal, your minute will start. 3, 2, 1, go.
Imagine a Philippines where everyone stays silent, where injustice goes unchallenged and truth is never heard. Now, imagine a nation where Filipinos speak, whose voice arise, and where that voice creates real change. Speaking out is a fundamental right. It is how we hold leaders accountable and shape a better future. History speaks for itself. People power to today, change the Philippines has ever came from the silence. It comes from the people who chose to speak. Yet many voices are still unheard, especially from the youth, from the marginalized. Real progress happens when we listen, we engage, and we allow open, progressive discussion. Because when Filipinos speak, we create awareness. We influence the decisions in our society as we empower one another. Progressive Philippines is not built on silence, but by voices brave enough to be heard.
Wow, with time to spare too. Opening statement pa lang, very strong argument already. Kaya maghanda naman tayo para sa first speaker ng Team Why Not. Your timer starts now.
We sincerely acknowledge the affirmative side for their passion and advocacy. Lubos namin itong iginagalang iyon. But with all due respect, allow us to present the Why Not side. Dahil pag sinabi natin na ang Pilipino ay kailangan magsalita, hindi na iyon karapatan. Iyon ay isang obligasyon at iyon ay labag sa demokrasyang pinaglaban ng ating mga ninuno. Our Bill of Rights protects our freedom, pero kasama na rin iyon ang karapatang hindi magsalita or no person shall be deprived of liberty. Many Filipinos create change in other ways, sa paglahok sa eleksyon, sa pag-aral, sa pagbuo ng policy papers. Those efforts actually deserve equal respect. It is not fair to call someone apathetic simply they chose a different path. Kasi sa tunay na demokrasya, though Filipino is obliged to have to speak out publicly, the Constitution protects that choice, and so do we. Thank you very much.
Clock it. 1 second. What an interesting answer.
Let's move on to the second speaker of Team Y. Your timer starts now.
Filipinos must speak out publicly on social and political issues. Why? Because silence is not neutrality, it is complicity. In a democratic country where ultimately belongs to the people and that the power is exercised not only through voting but through our voices. The 1987 Constitution guarantees our freedom of speech for a reason. It is meant to be used to challenge injustice, demand accountability, and protect our rights. The People Power Revolution, for example, proves that speaking out, not silence, restores democracy. Public voices expose issues like corruption and inequality because Filipinos can amplify change. For an example is there are topics that aren't open up because certain people are not affected to it. Kaya mahalaga din na nag-uusap-usap tayong mga Pilipino para malaman ang hinain ng isa't isa.
Wow, right on time.
Saktong-sakto. Team Why Not, second speaker.
Your timer starts now.
Your freedom of speech ends at someone else's human rights. Meaning yung freedom of speech natin is not absolute. Kapag ang sinasabi mo ay nagdudulot na ng harm like hate or harassment, then you're already going beyond your rights and affecting the rights of others, such as their safety and dignity. Ang freedom of speech ay hindi lang karapatang magsalita. Ito rin ay karapatang manahimik. And forcing others to speak publicly contradicts the very democratic values being defended. Because not everyone is informed, not everyone is emotionally ready, and not everyone is in a safe position to speak. The heroes of the 1986 fought to give us back our freedom of choice. If we shame or force Filipinos to speak out today, we are recreating the very same environment of forced behavior that the dictatorship imposed. Thank you.
Wow!
Ang spicy!
Ang spicy!
Ito medyo sunod. Maanghang!
But let's go back to the third speaker ng Team I. Your time starts now.
While we do acknowledge the opposition side, we say freedom of speech does not equate to the hate of speech. When we say freedom of speech, it can be contextualized. Freedom of speech has substance, it has meaningful awareness. And we Filipino and the Filipino citizens, it is our responsibility to speak up. With the ongoing political, social issues that we have right now, do you think being silent is an option? Being silent means that you are tolerating the injustice. You are tolerating, or it means that you are being open that the power or the authority for the higher ups na pag tayo ay nanahimik, ibig sabihin, mas finifeed natin yung ego na wala tayong alam. Dapat ipagpatuloy natin na mag-speak up para alam ng gobyerno na hindi tayo uneducated sa mga ganitong bagay. And we youth and even the elderly as we, meron tayong freedom of speech to say kung ano yung mga issues na meron tayo ngayon.
Time!
In fairness, kasi ang dami, napakalaman ng topic. It's
Oo
such
nga
a hot topic. Pero hindi pa nagtatapos dyan ang debate.
The third speaker for the Why Not team. Your timer starts now.
Now, we do acknowledge yung sinabi nila na speaking out is a way to call out the government or the social or the political issues na meron tayo ngayon. Pero speaking out isn't the only action, no? We have the voting. We can vote. We can talk about societal issues or kung ano yung nararanasan natin ngayon. We can prevent this, what we are experiencing today. We can prevent this for our future generations. No? Tapos, another point din, medyo may pagka-unfairness or prejudice siya sa mga taong hindi nila kayang mag-speak out. Like, for example, bigyan natin ng mga nurses na nagdo-double shift or yung mga farmers natin na walang availability online. How would they be able to speak out? Instead, we should be able to...
Sorry, but that's time.
But thank you
so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you for your rebuttal. But now we move on to the last speakers for our rebuttal. Last speaker ng Team Y. Ready? Okay, your timer starts now.
The ability to vote and also to create laws, ladies and gentlemen, it's never enough. Unless we talk about these issues publicly, we will reveal the cracks in the government and society, amplify voices of the Filipino youth in areas that all voices can be heard. It includes individuals in all sectors, including the privileged and the non-privileged, as well as the grassroots levels. Then we can better understand the individual struggles like our jeepney drivers, our manggagawas in the working sectors that shapes and might influence our policy reforms. That's all the more that we need to speak so that we can create better laws that can create a better society. This it puts emphasis on the positive chain of reaction that the status quo creates. We should not limit the areas we can speak but rather increase the chances that we can be heard. Hanggat may nagsasalita, may nagagawa.
Sakto for our last speaker.
All-time buzzer
And the
beater.
crowd is
Buzzer beater.
Grabe
The crowd
naman
is
yun.
going
Mukhang
wild.
masaya ang team captain
Team
nila.
captain masaya.
Team captain, di pa tayo tapos.
Grabe.
Di pa tayo tapos.
It's going to be so interesting to see how the last speaker of Why Not is going to respond.
Yes.
Tama? Time starts.
Now.
The opposition stands on a platform of forced noise. They want to turn citizenship into a spectacle. Judging a Filipino's love for their country is how loudly they shout on public square. A democracy that forces its citizens to speak is a democracy that is failing. Tandaan natin na sa mundong pilit kang pinagsasalita, ang pananahimik ay hindi pagsuko. Hindi porket walang pagpo-post sa social media o hindi nagmamarcha ay wala ka ng pakialam. Dahil hindi lahat ng revolusyon o pagbabago ay nagsisimula sa mikropono. Minsan, ang pinakamalakas na pahayag ay consistency sa paggawa ng tama kahit walang nakakakita. Thank you.
With 17 seconds to spare on the
She
clock.
didn't even need a minute. She
Don't
didn't
need
even
it. She
need a
don't
minute.
need it.